Hello, dear students. Welcome to this e-class. And today we begin theme 2, which is writing and city life. And I am Sumana Ghosh, your history teacher for class 11. So, writing and city life talks about Mesopotamian civilization. City life began in Mesopotamia, the land between Euphrates and Tigris rivers that is now part of the Republic of Iraq. And Mesopotamian civilization is known for its prosperity, city life, its voluminous and rich literature, and its mathematics and astronomy. Mesopotamia's writing system and literature spread to the eastern Mediterranean, northern Syria, and Turkey after 2000 BCE, so that the kingdoms of that entire region were writing to each other and to the Pharaoh of Egypt in the language and script of Mesopotamia. So, in this chapter, we are going to explore the connection between city life and writing. So, in the beginning of recorded history, the land, mainly the urbanized south, was called Sumer and Akkar after 2000 BCE. When Babylon became important city, the term Babylonia was used for the southern region. From about 1100 BCE, when the Assyrians established their kingdoms in the north, the region came to be known as Assyria. The first known language of the land was Sumerian, and then came Akkadian, and after that came Aramaic. So, students, we have a flow chart which shows the connection between the writing and city life, which we are going to explore in our subsequent slides. So, have a look at this slide to know more about the writing and city life. So, let's talk about ancient Mesopotamia. City life began in Mesopotamia, and Mesopotamia is a word which is derived from Greek words mesos, meaning middle, and potamos, meaning river. The land between the rivers Tigris and Euphrates, now a part of the Republic of Iraq. In the beginning of recorded history, the land mainly urbanized south was called Sumer and Akkar. After 2000 BCE, when Babylon became an important city, the term Babylonia was used for the southern region. From 1100 BCE, after the Assyrians established their kingdom in the north, the region came to be known as Assyria. The first known language of the land was Sumerian. Gradually, around 2400 BCE, it was replaced by the Akkadian language. Archaeology in Mesopotamia began in the 1840s, and in some sites, excavations continued for decades. From these sites, they could study hundreds of Mesopotamian buildings, statues, ornaments, graves, tools, and seals as sources, as well as thousands of written documents. Mesopotamia was important to Europeans because of its references in the Old Testament, the first part of the Bible. For example, the book of Genesis of the Old Testament refers to Shimmer, meaning Sumer, as a land of brick built cities. Travelers and scholars of Europe looked upon Mesopotamia as a kind of ancestral land. In 1873, a British newspaper funded an expedition of the British Museum to search for a tablet narrating the story of the flood mentioned in the Bible. By 1960s, it was understood that the stories of the Old Testament were not literally true, which people thought to be true. Now let's talk about Mesopotamia and its geography. So we know that Mesopotamia is located in modern day Iraq. Iraq is a land of diverse environments. In the northeast lie undulating plains gradually rising to tree-covered mountain ranges with clear streams and wildflowers. This area had enough rainfall to grow crops. Agriculture began between 7000 to 6000 BCE. In the north, there is a stretch of upland called steppe where animal herding was done. Sheep, goats feed on grasses, and low shrubs are found here. So, this is all about the Mesopotamia and its geography, which we'll be seeing in the map too. So, let's talk about Mesopotamia and its geography. To the east, tributaries of the Tigris provide routes of communication into the mountains of Iran. To the south is a desert, and this is where the first cities and writing emerged. This desert could support cities because the rivers Euphrates and Tigris, which rise in the northern mountains, carry loads of silt, that is fine mud. When the flood or when their water is let out onto the fields, fertile silt is deposited. So we have seen about Mesopotamia and its geography, about northeast, about the north, about the east, and also the writing and city life which has emerged in the desert. So here we have a look at the first map, the map of West Asia, where you find that there is location of Iran, there is location of Iraq, where the Mesopotamian civilization took place. So you'll be able to locate Ur, Uruk, Babylon, Mari, some of the prominent cities where writing developed, and these cities were quite famous in the Mesopotamian civilization. We have already seen the description of Mesopotamia and its geography, which you can very well locate in this map, which shows the location of the desert and the steppe and the undulating mountains, tree covered. So, students, we need to know what were their subsistence strategies, what did they eat, what did they grow. So, we have seen that after the Euphrates has entered the desert, its water flows out into small channels, and these channels flood their banks. And earlier, these channels used to function as irrigation canals. What were the various crops grown there? Wheat, barley, peas, lentil were grown. Even sheep, goats produced milk, meat, and wool in abundance. Fish was available in the rivers, and date palms gave fruit in summer. So, these were primarily the sources of food which they had in that particular area.